Hey guys, Demolition4 here, and today we are taking a look at the Transformers Generations Asia exclusive Deluxe class Springer. As you can see, Springer is a repaint of the Hunting for Decepticons Tomahawk mold. He has a few different remolds, he's got a different head, and he does come with a different weapon. He does come with a little sword, which we have here. Very, very cool little sword. It is just solid plastic, it's not rubber or anything. It's really, really cool little sword. Yeah, I really, really do like this repaint. It's one of my favourite repaints of all time at this point in time. I just love it. I mean, the colours in this guy look fantastic. I mean, he's got some really cool looking stripes along here. Awesome looking yellow. I really like the grey as well. It's really cool. The lime green. Just everything about this colour scheme just rocks. I really do like it. It's got a nice Autobot symbol on there. A little bit of silver on the rear rotors there. Just very, very cool looking. Really do like this vehicle mode. He does have these same missiles that do fire. So that's pretty cool. He has landing gear on here. Just flip that up if you want. And there we go, there's the vehicle mode. Just going to get a quick look at the packaging. So here is the packaging. Unlike the new Generations figures, this actually has the Generations figures from 2010, the packaging from 2010, which is kind of weird. I thought they would have put it in the new, sort of like Fall of Cybertron style packaging, but they didn't. It's in the original Generations packaging, which is okay, I really like it. It says Autobot Springer, he's an Autobot. Nice artwork of Springer there, Generations. On the back here, I can actually do this without knocking that over. On the back we do actually have Springer on there. Vehicle mode, we have the tech specs. If you want to read that, just quickly pause that now. We have the bio. Again, if you want to read the bio, just pause it now. So, very, very cool looking packaging, and it does actually have a cliff jumper on the back here. The new cliff jumper with the Prime head sculpt, well, the G1 style head sculpt. So there we go. Springer's transformation is the exact same as Tomahawk's. Nothing's really changed. What we're going to do is going to flip the rotors, just fold them up like that, close that piece down. Now you can remove the missiles if you want. You don't really have to, because I like to transform this guy just a little bit different to Tomahawk. You can get him into loads of different configurations if you want. That's what I really like about this figure. Anyway, fold out the feet. I've already done a review of Tomahawk, so if you want to see the transformation in a lot more depth, check that review out. But I'm just going to, sort of whiz through this. Okay. Right, next thing we're going to do, rotate these out. Like so. Fold that back. Then we're going to just fold this down. And the head is kind of weird. Right, the head, it's a little bit too big for this slot, so you have to really sort of like kind of wiggle it in on my figure. Don't know if that's on other people's, but there we go. Close that back up. There we have the head. Then next thing we're going to do, lift these up, fold down the arms like that, rotate these pieces up just like so. Now what I like to do is actually take these and fold them back, but first I like to have that rotated up and just fold these all the way back like that. And there are a lot of different, configurations that you can have him. I really like him like that. I think he looks pretty cool. Anyway, there is Springer in his robot mode. Now, this robot mode is really, really awesome looking. I really like the look of it. It's so awesome to actually have a classic style Springer. And this guy really does fit in nicely with the classics line, I might add. Really does look cool. The colours in this guy, just absolutely fantastic. I love the shade of green they used. Both shades of green. They've used some really nice looking lime green and some really cool looking dark green. All the colours contrast really, really well and they look awesome. The head sculpt is really nice. It is a remold. Definitely very, very cool looking head sculpt. I really do like it. Very nice and G1-esque. Just overall, I mean, this is just awesome. Just for comparison, here he is next to the Hunting for Decepticons Tomahawk figure, just so you can see the differences between them. They both look really, really cool. I love this mold. It's one of my favourite movie molds of all time. It's just fantastic. And I do think Springer is the better figure just because of the colours. The colours look fantastic on Springer, but Tomahawk is still great. For articulation, the head is on a ball joint. It can look any which way you want. It can look up, down, left and right. He's got a ball joint up here. He's got a joint here, can bend at the elbow, can also rotate. The wrists do not move. He does have a ball joint here, can rotate at the thigh, bend at the knee, got a joint here, and the feet do pivot, so it has great articulation. But that's it for Springer's very mode. Let's get him transformed back into his vehicle mode. It's fairly simple. What we're going to do is remove the missiles, because these really get in the way, especially when going back to vehicle mode for some reason. That's what I found anyway. Just get rid of those. Oh, and also, one more thing, before I forget, the sword he has, he does hold it, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to rotate these pieces out, like so, peg the legs together, just fold these feet in, like so, peg those in, open up the chest. Now, in fact, you actually have to sort of lift the chest up over the head and then sort of push it in, because because the head is a little bit wide, it doesn't fit properly. So you have to sort of lift the chest up over the head instead of just pushing the head down. But it's nothing too major. Anyway, what we're gonna do, rotate these up, rotate this up like so, get that out of the way, rotate these pieces back, and try and get them to peg in, like so. Do the same again on this side. Now for some reason this side I always have problems getting it to tab in. There we go. Right, peg these together. Now one thing I have noticed is that this just doesn't seem to peg together as well as Tomahawk. There seems to be a little bit of a gap. That wasn't there on Tomahawk. But never mind. Anyway, just take the legs, fold them up there, peg them in. See, it's a lot more prone to coming open. It's kind of annoying. Open that piece out, open up the rotors, and just stick these missile launchers on. Like so, and there is Springer in his awesome looking vehicle mode. Overall, this is a really awesome figure. My only gripe with it really is the fact that the sword doesn't store in vehicle mode, at least that I don't know of. I don't know any way to get it to store in vehicle mode, but never mind. But if you want to pick this guy up, I recommend you check out Kapow Toys. I ordered this on Saturday, and it came today. Today's Tuesday, so I really do recommend you check out Kapow Toys. They do have them in stock. They've got this guy and Swerve separately. They also have Cliff Jumper. I don't think they've got Wheelie in it at the moment, but we'll have to see. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Really do recommend this figure, and I'll see you guys next time.